Today we're going to read one of my favorite books ever. This is called The Most Perfect Snowman. Look, perfect starts with a P. Why do you think he might be the most perfect snowman?
Because nobody didn't bother to play with him.
Okay, let's find out why he was the most perfect snowman. We're going to learn a new wow word during this book too. It's this one. It's astonished. Yeah, that's a good astonished face.
I thought it.
His name is Drift. Drift was the loneliest of snowmen, made from the first blustery snow of winter. He had been built fast and then forgotten. What do you notice about his face?
Because he's there.
He does look sad, doesn't he? With only 2 skinny stick arms and a small mouth and eyes made of coal, Drift dreamed of wearing a stylish hat, scarf, and mittens just like the other snowmen. Most of all, he dreamed of having a pointy, orange carrot nose. If only I had that, I would be perfect, he thought. Oh, he wants more than anything to have an orange carrot nose. All the other snowmen were much fancier than Drift. They would giggle at him with frosty glee. Nice nose, love your style, snazzy outfit. Oh, I know this is only a book, but that just makes me feel so sad. That was not kind of them at all, was it? They were making fun of him and they weren't playing with him. Oh, poor Drift. Dressed in their finery, they would have snowy fashion parades, snowball fights, and snowman dances that lasted all night. But look, Drift is back here. But Drift was never included. Oh, if you were here at this party and you saw Drift, what would you do?
I'll be kind.
You would be kind?
Yes, I will be kind to Drift.
You would be kind to Drift? Would you ask him to play?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he spent his days alone, swishing and sliding through the wintry woods, often stopping in the shadows to watch the others laugh and play. Aw, poor Drift. One morning, 3 bundled up children walked by. What a plain-looking snowman, said one little girl. You need a hat. Here, take mine. She gave him her hat. The hat was blue, fluffy, and toasty warm. It fit perfectly. And you could have my mittens, said the little boy. They were so snuggly. Drift raised his arms in the air and smiled. Aww. They were sharing with him. The last little girl turned to Drift. Why don't you take my scarf? It felt soft and cozy as she placed it around his neck. She looked at him for a moment. You're still missing something. Then she reached into her coat pocket and pulled out the most pointy orange carrot nose that Drift had ever seen. Do you remember that's what he wanted more than anything, was the carrot nose? She squashed it into place. Now you are the perfect snowman. So she thinks he's the perfect snowman now because of what he has on the outside. He has a carrot nose and hat and mittens and scarf. But we're going to find out if that really is what makes him the perfect snowman. The other snowmen watched in astonishment. They couldn't believe it. Drift had a hat and a scarf and a carrot, and he had friends. They were astonished. Can you make an astonished face? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was a good astonished face. Oh. All afternoon, Drift played with the children. He had never been so happy. So he was really happy to get the clothes that they gave him in the carrot nose, but he was even happier to have friends to play with. But soon dark clouds rolled in and his new friends turned to walk back home. Drift thanked them and waved goodbye. That night, a terrible blizzard began to blow. Icy snowflakes ripped at Drift's new hat and mittens and tossed them into the air. Oh no, Drift gasped. He set out to search for his missing clothes. He looked up into the trees and down a stream, over hills and under bushes, but they were gone. Oh well, Drift sighed, at least I still have my beautiful new scarf and nose. Then through the howling wind, Drift heard a whisper soft voice. I'm lost. Can you please help? I wonder who that was. It was a tiny bunny. It looked frightened and shivery cold. Oh, that was our wow word last week. Bunny needed a safe place to survive the night, but there was no shelter to be found. There was nowhere to stay warm. Drift took off his scarf and wrapped it gently around the bunny. There, now you'll stay warm. All he wanted was clothes like the other snowmen, but he gave it up to help somebody. That's when he heard a faint growl. It was the bunny's tummy. Rumble, rumble. Oh, the bunny was hungry.
Maybe he can't know.
Oh my goodness. Drift stared into the frosty night. He knew what he had to do. He reached up, removed his last remaining gift, and gave his new friend something to eat. Now he doesn't have any clothes yet, but this is my favorite page of the whole book. And became the most perfect snowman of all. Because it's not about what you look like on the outside, it's about what's inside your heart and how you treat other people and how kind you are. And look, all he wanted was a carrot nose, and he got it, and he could have kept it, but he gave it up so the little bunny could have something to eat. Now he is the most perfect snowman. What could you do to be the perfect kid?
Be kind.
Be kind. How can you be kind? What could you do to be kind?
Because you be kind to other people and be nice and be happy.
Be kind and be nice and be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like you let your friend Ellie sit on the back of your bike today.
Yeah.
Yeah.